We have the latest update on the daily cost of migrant hotels in Britain. It's already been slightly reported by the media since last night, but in this video, we're going to expose a much bigger scandal linked to this story that's been completely ignored by the corporate media. Okay, so quick one. There's been a lot of talks since last night when we received the latest numbers, the latest cost, daily cost to just the migrant hotels in this country. So there's a massive cost to the whole border crisis, but we're simply talking about the accommodation, specifically the hotels, not even barges or military sites. So the latest update is that the daily cost, which was £6 million a day, so now the updated version is now £8 million a day. And so it's not really shocking. And you might have already heard over the last 24 hours this update. But in this video, I'm going to show you what the rest of the corporate media who might have pointed out that the latest figures, they have completely ignored the rest of the story. This report came out because it was linked to something bigger. This was a Home Office report, which also showed what was happening with the bosses, the Home Office bosses, people in charge of our security and home affairs. So one of them is this person, Emma Churchill. Emma Churchill, for those who don't know, she actually has a senior role. She's the Director General for Migration and Borders in the Home Office. And she's been working there since January 2022. She's previously worked she was the Director General of the Border and Protocol Delivery Group in the Cabinet Office. They've got so many titles. Principal Private Secretary to the Home Secretary. I believe that was probably either Amber Rudd or Sajid Javid or Priti Patel. But the point of this is that in this report we discovered that despite the failure when it comes to the border crisis and migrant crisis, Emma Churchill has received a bonus of between £15,000 and £20,000 on top of her £135,000 salary. But where was this mentioned? So this is a massive scandal. And you might say, okay, it's a little bit outrageous, but it's one individual. Maybe she was outstanding. Wow, was she? But she's not the only one. Let's talk about Phil Douglas. If it was about outstanding performance, in case you don't know, Phil Douglas is the Director General of Border Force at the Home Office. So this man is literally responsible for the Border Force, all right? He also has obviously various background in terms of senior roles across the Home Office, including national security, was a Border Force for Heathrow, enforcement for asylum policy, and outside the Home Office, he also worked at the Ministry of Justice and at the former UK representation to the European Union. Now, Phil Douglas also received a bonus at £5,000 for good performance on top of his £115,000 salary package. So the whole country is falling apart, but our top civil servants and bureaucrats are getting bonuses like they are private bankers. What's with the bonus situation? Civil servants shouldn't get bonuses. You're supposed to be serving the public. Just get your salary and go home. Your salary is not even that low. You're making almost as much as the Prime Minister. Some of them make more than the Prime Minister. So why doesn't the Prime Minister get bonuses? I mean, I'm not advocating for that, but I'm just saying that the whole system is absurd. Why do we have bureaucrats getting bonuses? Anyway, I mean, if you're getting bonuses for doing your job, it's called a salary. But we are where we are. This was clearly missing from the corporate media's reports on this story. They just mentioned these £8 million a day cost to the migrant hotels, but they forgot to mention the rest of the report. But this channel will not miss the little details in each report. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.